If you're over 50, the wrong polo shirt can make you look heavier, wider, and older than you really are. But a few subtle shifts in how you choose and wear a polo can instantly make you look leaner, sharper, and more powerful. In this video, you'll learn how to upgrade your polos so they work for your body now, not the body you had at 30. You'll see how small details in fit, fabric, collar, and color can quietly take 10 pounds off your frame without looking like you're trying too hard. Stay with me, because once you dial in your polos, casual style after 50 becomes almost effortless. The fit that trims your frame. Most men over 50 wear polos that are either too tight around the stomach or way too loose everywhere. Both mistakes add visual weight and make you look older than you feel. The goal now is a polo that follows your shape without clinging to it. Think clean, straight lines that skim the body instead of hugging or ballooning. Start with the shoulders. The seam should sit right at the edge of your shoulder, not halfway down your arm. When that seam drops, your whole upper body looks sloppier and heavier. When it sits correctly, your frame looks stronger and more athletic, even if you've gained a bit of weight. Next, look at the chest and stomach. You want a gentle drape, not pulling and not a big pocket of extra fabric. If the buttons are straining across your chest or the fabric is grabbing your midsection, size up or choose a cut with a bit more room. If you can pinch a huge handful of fabric at your sides, it's too big and it's adding pounds. Finally, pay attention to the sleeves and overall length. Sleeves that are too wide make your arms look smaller and your torso wider. Sleeves that lightly hug the upper arm, without cutting in, create a stronger line. And your polo should hit around mid-fly, not halfway down your thighs. Too long makes your legs look shorter and your torso heavier. Collars that signal strength. The collar is the most powerful part of a polo for a man over 50. A weak, floppy collar drags your whole look down and makes your neck and jawline look softer. A structured, standing collar frames your face and gives you a stronger, more polished presence. This is a small detail that changes everything. Look for polos with a slightly thicker collar band that holds its shape. When you put it on, the collar should sit neatly, not collapse or curl. Avoid the paper-thin, curling collars you see on cheap polos. They instantly make you look tired and less put together. Pay attention to the placket, the part with the buttons. A clean, firm placket that doesn't twist or buckle helps the collar stand and keeps the front of the polo looking sharp. Too many buttons, or a very deep opening, can look messy or a bit desperate on an older man. 2 or 3 buttons is all you need. When you wear your polo, leave the top button open. Buttoning all the way up usually makes the neck look thicker and the face rounder. Leaving one button open creates a small V that lengthens the neck and slims the upper body. It's a simple move that instantly looks more relaxed and refined. Fabrics that glide, not cling. After 50, fabric matters more than ever. The wrong polo fabric will cling to your stomach, highlight every line on your back, and make you feel self-conscious. The right fabric moves with you, hides problem areas, and looks quietly expensive. You want your polo to glide over the body, not stick to it. Look for mid-weight cotton or cotton blends with a smooth, slightly dense feel. Ultra-thin, flimsy polos might feel light, but they show every lump and bump. Heavier, stiff fabrics can make you look boxy and rigid. Aim for something in the middle, substantial, soft, and clean. If you sweat easily, consider polos with a bit of technical fabric blended in. Just keep the surface matte and refined. Shiny, synthetic-looking polos can cheapen your look and draw attention to the torso. You want performance, but you don't want to look like you're heading to the gym. Also pay attention to texture. A slight peak texture can be forgiving and hide minor imperfections. But if the weave is too rough or open, it can look dated and heavy. Smooth knits with a fine texture often look more polished and modern on men over 50. They also work better under jackets if you want to dress the polo up. Colors that quietly slim you. Color is one of the easiest ways to look leaner in a polo without changing your body at all. Dark, deep colors quietly pull you in, while loud, bright shades and busy patterns can make you look wider and older. You don't need to wear black every day, but you do need a smarter color strategy. Especially from the waist up, where most people see you first. Start with rich, solid colors. Navy, charcoal, deep olive, dark taupe, and even a deep burgundy can all make you look more streamlined. These shades reduce visual noise and create a longer, cleaner line through the torso. They also look more refined and masculine on mature men than neon or very bright tones. Be careful with stark white and very light pastels. They can be flattering if you're lean and have good contrast in your coloring, but they also tend to highlight the midsection. If you like lighter tones, consider soft off-whites, stone, or light gray. They're more forgiving and still look sharp. Avoid big horizontal stripes and bold color blocks across the chest. These cut the body in half and make the upper body look wider. If you want some interest, choose subtle patterns or very narrow stripes that don't dominate the polo. But in most cases, a clean, solid polo in a deep, masculine color will serve you best. Details that age you or elevate you. At 25, you can get away with almost any polo detail. At 55, the details either work for you or against you. The wrong logo, hem, or pocket can quietly age you. The right details keep the focus on your face and your overall presence, not on distractions. Let's start with logos. Huge logos across the chest or big emblems scream trying too hard. They also pull attention to the widest part of your torso. For a man over 50, a small, discreet logo, or no logo at all, always looks more powerful and more expensive. Next, the hem. Side vents can help the polo fall better over the hips, which is useful if you carry weight around the waist. But long, curved hems designed to be untucked can sometimes make your legs look shorter. Aim for a straight or gently curved hem that hits around mid-fly when untucked. Finally, consider pockets and contrast details. Chest pockets on polos often sag and draw attention to the chest and stomach area. Most men over 50 look better without them. High contrast collars, bright tipping, and loud trims can also look dated. Clean, simple polos with minimal contrast always look more refined and modern. How to wear polos to look leaner. Once you've chosen the right polo, how you wear it finishes the job. The way you pair your polo with pants and shoes can either sharpen your lines or break them. Your goal is to create a long, uninterrupted shape that subtly slims your frame. You don't need complicated outfits to do this. If you're wearing your polo untucked, make sure the bottom of the polo and the top of your pants don't create a harsh contrast. A dark polo with very light pants can cut your body in half. Instead, keep the contrast moderate. A navy polo with medium gray or dark denim will lengthen your look. When you tuck your polo in, keep it clean and intentional. A sharp polo tucked into well-fitting chinos or dressier jeans with a simple leather belt can make you look taller and leaner. Just avoid excess fabric bunching at the waist. If you have a bit of a belly, a polo with a slightly longer back and a smoother fabric will help it sit better tucked in. Layering is your secret weapon. A refined polo under an unstructured blazer or a lightweight jacket creates strong vertical lines. This combination frames your torso and draws the eye up toward your face. Just make sure the jacket fits well in the shoulders and doesn't drown the polo underneath. Building a reliable polo rotation. You don't need a closet full of polos. You need a small rotation of well-chosen ones that you can trust. When you open your wardrobe, you want to see options that all make you look leaner and more polished, without thinking too hard. Quality over quantity is the rule here. Start by identifying your core colors. For most men over 50, that means 1 or 2 navy polos, a charcoal or dark gray, an olive or deep earth tone, and 1 lighter neutral like stone or light gray. All with the right fit, collar, and fabric. With just these, you can handle almost any casual or smart casual situation. Make sure you have a mix of slightly dressier and more relaxed polos. A smooth, fine-knit polo with a sharp collar can work under a blazer for dinners or events. A slightly more textured polo can handle weekends and casual days. But the same rules apply: clean fit, strong collar, slimming color. Then, be ruthless about removing the polos that work against you. The ones with sagging collars, loud logos, baggy fits, or clingy fabric. Every time you reach for a polo, it should support the image you want now: refined, confident, and quietly powerful. Your polos should make you feel like the sharpest man in the room, not the oldest. When you get your polos right, everything else becomes easier. You can dress for almost any casual or smart casual occasion without second-guessing yourself.